Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Austrália. Bom dia, Brasil. Bom dia, Brasil. Buenos dias, Mexico. Yes, many blessings to all of us. Oh, good morning, America. Good morning, Canada. And good morning, the world. It's so good to have all of you here on this Good Friday. Good Friday needs to be a silence day. A day that we need to be with ourselves and just let go everything that we do not desire anymore. So, good afternoon, Switzerland. Hello, Texas. So, 3 p.m. here. Buenos dias, Colombia. Good afternoon, Germany, Austria. Yes, good afternoon, Europe. Good evening, Asia. So, dear hearts, let us start it. Oh, good morning, California. So let us be silent. Let us concentrate in the Christ presence within our hearts, and let us start it in beloved Jesus' way, in ascended Master's way, in Christ way. Welcome to the 7 Sacred Weeks Vlog 10. Today we are doing our Easter service. Of course, it's not Easter. It's Good Friday, but it's good. Today we are going to prepare ourselves to rise on Easter Sunday. We are going to do a very short AM Chart Contemplation, a little bit violet flame decree and visualization, healing decree and visualization, but very short, and then we are going to do our Easter service. As always, to start, just feel the mighty and presence within your heart. I love to feel my heart beating and remind myself that there in that beat is the presence of God feeding this body with life. So just feel your I am presence, accept it, trust it, invite it to be the directing presence of your thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds. And surrender to the presence within you. And let us make together the opening blessing. Beloved mighty, I am presence here, there, and everywhere. We love, bless, and thank you forever forever and beyond, for I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Now, let us focus on the Christmas star above our houses. Just feel the expansion of its light, then visualize, beloved Jesus, in the center of that star, charging the core of that star with the flame of resurrection. Then visualizing millions of light rays charged with the resurrection flame of beloved Jesus descending upon the area where you live. Remember, the resurrection flame is in the color of the mother of pearl. It's a white color. Just visualize this flame of resurrection descending upon the homes in your neighborhood, upon your city, upon the elementals in your area, angels. Fill your house in your holy city, bathed by this resurrection flame. And visualizing the Christ presence of beloved Jesus, blessing all your neighborhood, your city, all humans, activities there, raising everything in the perfection and harmony of Christ. And where the Christ is, there is no place for darkness. And it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, let us connect our Christmas star to the Christmas star above the Royal Teton Retreat. Let us visualize that star there shining like 1,000 suns, dissolving and consuming all selfishness, all hatred, all division, confusion. Feel that star expanding millions of light rays, blessing America, Canada, and the world. Let us send our love and gratitude to the Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat and also to the Brotherhood of the Resurrection Temple. Today, the Ascended Masters are gathered in the Resurrection Temple. Beloved Jesus, Mother Mary are there. Archangel Gabriel, Raphael, Michael, beloved Saint Germain, Lord Lanto is in the Resurrection Temple today. And from there, they will support us during this service. And through us, they will send their blessings to the world. And I ask them to protect us, our force field, and our internet connection. And I know it is done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Let us take the water and make the call for the Elixir of Life. Beloved I am presence, Saint Germain, Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, Lords of the Elements and powers of light, please charge and charge this mineral water with whatever substances and virtues we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. When we drink this water at the end of our service, by the light of God that never, never, never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So let us place the water to charge during the service. And now just contemplate a little bit the charge of the I am presence. There is the presence of beloved Jesus. And I would like that you connect your heart with his Christ presence. And just feel that you are one with that Christ presence. Just feel this oneness with beloved Jesus. This oneness with your I am presence. And feel the mastery of your Christ presence surrounding you, blessing each cell of your body, charge your atomic structure with the resurrection flame. Bring forth that ascended master presence that you are. Right here and now in the cosmic levels. Feel that ascended master presence, that Christ presence, enfold in you now. And surrender. Just let yourself in that Christ that you are, that beloved Jesus are, that all ascended beings are. And it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Just connect a little bit with Archangel Zadkiel, Elohim Arcturus, beloved Saint Germain in Portia. And let us call together, beloved mighty and presence that I am, Archangel Zadkiel, Elohim Arcturus, Saint Germain, Lady Portia, in legions of the violet flame, I am. And feel it, violet flame blazing here, violet flame blazing there. I am violet flame blazing everywhere. Visualize it. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now ask your I am presence to pass the violet flame through the physical, emotional, and mental bodies of humanity. Visualizing the violet flame blazing in, through, and around all nations, including their governments and activities. Command the violet flame to dissolve and consume all sources of selfishness, violence, cruelty, and discord. And trust it. It's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, let us also connect with Archangel Raphael, Mother Mary, Master Hilarion, and Lady Meta. Let us feel the reality of their healing presence and call, beloved mighty and presence that I am, Archangel Raphael, Mother Mary, Master Hilarion, Lady Meta, and powers of healing, I am. So now with a full concentration, ascended Master healing here, ascended Master healing there. I am ascended Master healing everywhere. Visualize it. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And your heart, ask your I am presence and the I am presence in each human being to pass the green flame through the physical, emotional, and mental bodies of humanity. Command it to heal all human beings, also the animal kingdom, elementals, angels, and forces of nature. Visualize the healing flame blazing in through and around all nations, including their government and activities. Command the emerald green flame to harmonize, perfect, and illuminate mankind. Visualize all nations healed, 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 and healed. Envision an enlightened humanity and trust it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now let us, dear heart, with a heart of love, start our Easter service. And we are going to start it with a discourse of Mother Mary. She gave this discourse also on Good Friday. She told us, beloved friends of light, today is a day of rejoicing in heaven, and it's a day of rejoicing in my heart. The outer world of mankind has made it a day of sadness and of mourning. Therefore, it is the expectancy of the great angelic host, as well as those of us who are dedicated and consecrated to the redemption of mankind's energies, to bring through the feelings and the minds and the memories and the flesh the power of joy in the eternal expression of life. For myself too, it's a day of joy, stretching back to Calgary's Hill, because upon that day I became the mother of all. Until that day, she was the mother of beloved Jesus. But in that day, she became the mother of the world. The beloved Jesus gave unto me an expansion of consciousness, the obligation and responsibility which I willing accept into my heart of holding the immaculate concept for every member of this race. That concept helped me to endure what was a period of trial, and that concept I hold for you and for all mankind. What that concept is that what beloved Jesus did, you can do. Beloved ones, let us charge, while we are together this morning, that great buoyancy of the knowledge that there is in reality no such thing as death into the atmosphere of this earth. On Good Friday and on Memorial Day, more than other times of the year, mankind enjoys dwelling upon the passing, the ephemeral, and the depressive qualities. The holy point and the purpose of his final test on Calvary was to prove that life is eternal and that there is in reality no death. And there is no death. There is just a change. There is no death, even in the mineral kingdom, even in the vegetable kingdom. Everything is just transformation, because we transform ourselves, but we cannot die, because we have the flame of eternity. Each electron is eternal. There is no death. Beloved ones, evil is temporary and passing through. But I thought this morning of a point of the law which perhaps had passed from your minds, at least in this embodiment, thou which was known to a few of us who were among the very close associates and friends of our beloved Jesus. Every individual who uses this earth as a schoolroom, through the use of free will, thought, feeling, word, and action, creates and has created, in the course of one lifetime alone, some of the shadow that reacts on mankind as distress. That is called by some the sinister force, the psychic plane, the astral realm. It is the accumulation of the fluid of all peoples during the 2000-year cycle. So we needed to understand, dear hearts, that we are part of a collective mankind. And that every time that we have a negative feeling, or we make a criticism, or we have a negative thought, we increase this effluvia, and this effluvia make it a shadow of the world. We have our individual karma, but we have our collective karma, and in the collective karma we are all responsible in some way for all the conflicts, all the problems that we see in the world. Now, when Moses led the Jewish people from Israel in that first Passover, and the fifth dispensation began and waxed strong, there were almost 2,000 years in which that dispensation created much good in the acknowledgement of the one God, in the establishment of the individual deity, but also all of the fluid of that entire dispensation had gathered at inner levels, and that was the directed force which my son chose to take into his own vehicle for transmutation on Golgotha. So, beloved Jesus, when he accepted his mission, through his mission, he transmuted all those negative accumulation of this age, the fifth age that was before his age, which is the 60. That is why individuals have referred to vicarious atonement. It was not the spear of a Roman soldier, nor the nails of the courts of Rome. It was the entire destructive intent, purpose, and activity of a dispensation which had closed, and which was transmuted on that day which truly was a Good Friday, because in that day, mankind closed a chapter to start a new one, free from accumulation. Given to the sixth dispensation, the Christian era, a fairly clear slate. Ah, beloved ones, the divine beings are essential to your victory. They were essential to mine and even to my lovely son, a young man in years who enjoyed life in its fullness, who loved life free, who willing took the cup in Gethsemane's garden and drank it, saying, as he did all through his life, not my will, but thine be done. All of the ages that have passed shall never dim the magnificence of that experience and that ultimate victory of light eternal, when in that very same vehicle reanimate and resuscitate in Sunday Eastern, he again smiled as only he could and spoke as he always did, in those words that were like velvet. Mother, I have come from death and I live again. That is a feeling, beloved ones, that goes deep to a mother's heart. Now I say to you, give me the petitions of your heart. Come from disintegration and all of its accompanying decrepitude, out of the tomb of ignorance and the mass consciousness of human creation, into the light of eternal day. Lay aside the clothes of embalming and exemplify to be the light of the world, positive in the conviction that one with Almighty God is a majority. Thank you, beloved Mother Mary. Thank you for this beautiful message, so beautiful as it was in 19, I think, 57. So, dear hearts, in this moment, just contemplate the beloved Jesus, luminous presence. Sing to beloved Jesus your deepest love and gratitude. Just connect with the beloved Jesus' heart. He gave the opportunity to all of us to be here. He took into himself all accumulation of mankind in that moment. Let us send him our gratitude, our acknowledgement. Let us feel his presence enfolding us. And let us feel his resurrection flame blazing in, through, and around us. And let us anchor that flame within our own life stream. Let us call, I am absorbing beloved Jesus' resurrection flame. I am anchoring beloved Jesus' resurrection flame. I am expanding. Beloved Jesus, resurrection flame. And I know I am. Beloved Jesus, resurrection flame. Accept the resurrection flame. And let yourself within this flame and may the resurrection flame release you right here and now from all negative accumulation, past and present, so that you can start on Easter Sunday a new chapter of your life. Thank you, beloved Jesus and resurrection flame. Let us call together, dear hearts. Beloved, mighty, victorious presence of God, I am. Thou, beloved, immortal, threefold flame of eternal truth within my beating heart. Just feel it. I call on the Holy Christ, the selves of all mankind, and the beloved ascended Master Jesus and Mother Mary. Sweep the flame of resurrection throughout my world today. Let its joyous, raising presence ever with me stay. Sweep it through me constantly, renew every part, fulfilling all God's perfect plan that held within my heart. Surge the resurrection flame through everything in me. Let it now reveal the full perfection I should be. Let it make me young and lovely, health too and wise, drawing forth God's power to bring sight to blinded eyes. Let me use its power on those who cannot hear. Let that hearing be restored, perfect, crystal clear. Let this resurrection flame bring balance to each mind that's lost its way, confused amid the shadows of mankind. I am the resurrection, the life of all I need, whether that be manifest as money, word, or deed. In short, the resurrection flame is God's great gift to me, O Holy Christ itself. Help me use it, setting all worthy free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And I am the resurrection and the life of the invincible fire, victory of the cosmic Christ, the fire powers of the cosmic Christ, which compel perfection and sustain it in the invincible victory of cosmic love forever. I am the resurrection and the life of the eternal sacred fire to the earth and the miracle of its victory rules over all manifestation in this world forever. I am the resurrection and the life of the instantaneous victory and power of the light of God that never fails. In my mind, my body, my being, and my word, my atmosphere, environment, and all my affairs, holding and governing all in perfect divine order until I am ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And our beloved Jesus explained, through the kind and gracious assistance of our Lord Mahatohan, I was unable to magnetize the spiritual currents of the resurrection, which flows through the earth and resurrect the nature kingdom in the springtime. These same currents are equally available to mankind desiring to make his soul magnify the Lord. It is pitiful indeed that the fragrant, gloriously colored blossoms upon the fruit tree do magnify the spirit of life, and the souls of men pass through each Easter season with so little of the new life expressed through their nature and their presence in this world of form. You see, because the man, we are human beings, and through human beings loss, we needed to do the effort. We needed to call of what you want. The nature kingdom, even the animals, they just respond according to their nature. But we are individualized human beings, and through draw this magnificent power, we need to just accept it as true. We needed to call it, to trust it, and to let ourselves in that power of resurrection. Then we can just have the full blessings of the Spirit in our lives, because the flame is there. So let us call with all the love and power of our hearts. I am the law, the resurrection and the life, the eternal command of the victorious Christ, and its light blazes so bright, it consumes all darkness forever. I am the resurrection and the life of every cell of my body, physically manifest, expressed, and eternally sustained. I am the resurrection and the life of the master presence of the sacred fire, which disconnects and consumes all disturbing conditions from my being and word, right now and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, let us understand a little bit the three flames that beloved Jesus used. He used many flames, but these three was the most important. And we say three, but in fact, they are just one activity and different levels of intensity. So all the flames are white, but they have a frequency different. So Master Jesus mainly used the three great flames of the heart of God during his ministry: the transfiguration flame, the resurrection, and the ascension flame. These flames enable him to obtain perfect self-control of his vehicles and his word. The first, the flame of transfiguration, allowed the Master's internal sacred fire to surpass external atmospheric pressure. So, through the magnetization of this flame, he performed the miracle of transfiguration, which occurred at midnight on the mount, where he went to pray, accompanied by 3 disciples. The peak of a mountain symbolizes the meeting point between the human and the divine. There, in perfect contemplation of his I am presence, his face became radiant like the sun, and his hopes as white as the light. And that moment, he opened the gates through higher spheres of life, and through that gate came forth the prophets Elijah, and Moses, and they appear in front of beloved Jesus in visible and tangible forms, and spoke with him. And the 3 disciples also beheld the great prophets. In that moment, beloved Jesus had his fourth initiation, because the transfiguration is when we open the gate, is the fourth initiation. The third initiation, excuse me. He opened the gates. The resurrection flame is the fourth initiation, and then the ascension is the fifth initiation. So the resurrection flame, the same flame in another intensity, kept his electrons vibrating at a higher frequency. Through the mastery and magnetization of this flame, beloved Jesus created the moment of light necessary for him to lift his physical body into his higher mental body within the tomb. Of course, he needed to prepare this moment of light before, but even so, he had help of the Mahatruhan and other ascended masters within the tomb during these 3 days, because you see, he slept during these 3 days. Beloved Jesus was like in a profound sleep, and in that moment that the ascended masters worked on his body. So in the moment of the Easter, the resurrection occurred at dawn, about 6 a.m. in the morning, in the Sunday. So in that moment, in the Sunday, also the ascended masters were there, but he also needed to use his momentum of resurrection to finalize the purification of his physical body, the cells, to enter in the fullness of the light of his Christ presence. So transfiguration occurred at midnight, resurrection in the morning, and the ascension flame is, or his ascension was about noon. So with the ascension flame, that is the same flame in a higher frequency, kept his energies ever ascending, so that he was perfectly connected with his higher mental body and I am presence, and also with Lord Maitreya, his great master, because beloved Jesus was a vehicle of Lord Maitreya in that moment. The Christ that he was expressing was the consciousness of Lord Maitreya. Through the constant magnetization of the ascension flame, he was able to make his ascension at noon in front of the crowd that surrounded him. So we are going to talk more about these three flames because not only for beloved Jesus, but for all of us, it's so important because they are related to the third initiation, fourth initiation, and the fifth initiation. The fifth initiation is the ascension. Then we have the sixth initiation, that is the Shohan initiation. So we are approaching Easter again, and the momentum of these three great flames is vibrating intensely. It's up to us to plug ourselves into it and invite its blessings into our bodies and world as well. Remember the Master's words as said in John 14:12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he hath believed in me. The works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto the Father. And what does it mean to believe in Jesus, dear friends? It's not to trust uh, if it if not to trust his example, his word, and to put his teachings into practice to achieve the same blessing. If you believe in Jesus, we need to follow in his footsteps. Soon, let us invite these wonders into our daily application. And may these three flames envelop us all and lift in us in ascension victory, and if possible, without undergoing the transformation known as death. So in this moment, just again feel the resurrection flame. Focus on it and feel this flame blazing, flooding your cells, activating the points of light within them. And just feel each cell of your body being enlightened in this moment. Visualize the light growing, expanding from your feet up. Just visualize your feet completely enlightened, then your legs, and then come into your body, your arms, hands, and then your head, and feel that your holy atomic structure are raised into the light and perfection of your higher mental body. Just feel it and feel the truth that I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the lighting. And feeling this truth, let us call together. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. By God's own hand, by God's own hand, by God's own hand. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. By thy love reign, by thy love reign, by thy love reign. I am the resurrection and the life of my body in the light. And do it today, do it today, do it God's way. Do it by God's precipitating ray. Control and protect whatever to stay fulfilling the Ascended Master's divine plan, the Ascended Master's way in all ever do or contact until all are ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And today, beloved brother Jesus, the ascended host, the angelic host in mankind, extend their gratitude for the magnificent accomplishment of the resurrection and the ascension into the light of eternal freedom. As the attention of all life is drawn to the recurrent miracle of the resurrection through nature, and as the seekers after truth and freedom ponder again the hope and promise of the Easter season, we ask that your full ascended Jesus Christ consciousness may enter the world of every member of the human race. Through the acceptance of all power within that victorious consciousness, may every man, human and child on the planet, and all those awaiting the opportunity of re-embodiment know, experience, and manifest the God mastery which remains your gift to the evolution's progression upon the planet Earth. The obedience to the fiat of resurrection obeyed so beautifully through nature shall now be manifested through the souls of men as well. So be it. Thank you, beloved Moriam has given these worlds. And thank you, beloved Jesus. We just love, thank, and bless you forever. And now, let us send to your hearts the resurrection flame and the presence of beloved Jesus to bless and bless and bless the holy planet. And let us call, I am the resurrection and the life of mankind in the light. I am the resurrection and the life of all nations in the light. I am the resurrection and the life of all human activities in the light. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So just visualize it in your hearts, the holy planet, animals, vegetables, minerals, elementals, angels, forces of nature, our life within this planet, blessed, surrounded by the resurrection flame and the full momentum of light of beloved Jesus. And may this flame bring us back as a collective consciousness to the path of love, peace, and perfect cooperation. And I command it in the name, power, and authority of the mighty I am presence that I am, that you are, and I know it is done, and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And to finish, let us sing again and again and again our love and gratitude to our beloved Jesus for his example and sacrifice. Let us ask him, humbly asking him now to protect us, to have mercy on us, to have mercy on mankind, and guide us in his footsteps. We are here to manifest this collective Christ consciousness, to consume, like beloved Jesus has done, the negative accumulation of the last 2,000 years. And we can do it if we join our efforts, if we can work in perfect harmony, if you will learn to live with difference. But we accept the difference. We do not need to agree with everyone, but we need to agree that this planet belongs to all of us, because that is a reality. It belongs to all of us. And we need to take care of our home. It's our duty to take care of this home, this collective home that we have, which is the planet Earth. If you will understand it, and in the Christ presence within our heart, we start to work together in perfect harmony. Bring people together, not dividing them. We can wish a new octave where just peace, love, and perfection you be the reality of this humankind. And may, beloved Jesus, and the Christ presence within all the ascended masters help us to be victorious. Thank you, beloved Jesus. Thank you, all great ones in the light. And let us call the light of God to this world through the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where human creation dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, let us take the water and finish the call for the elixir of life. Beloved I am presence, Saint Germain, brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, lords of the elements, empowering powers of light, please charge, charge, and charge this mineral water with the blessings from the Ascended Master's octave of light, and put here all the substances you need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. We are so thankful. By the light of God that never fails, I command the demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Let us feel the reality of this elixir of life, charged with the resurrection flame. And let us drink it and make it a reality in our physical level. Together. Thank you. Again, let us connect with the Royal Teton Retreat, with the Resurrection Temple, and the mighty young presence. Let us send all them our love and gratitude, and call beloved mighty young presence, Saint Germain, Lord Lanto, Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, Brotherhood of the Resurrection Temple, Archangels, Elohim, and all who have assisted us during our service. We are deeply grateful for your unwavering support, protection, and blessings. We love you, thank you, and bless you forever, forever and ever. And thank you, beloved Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let us close with this blessing. Beloved mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere. We love, bless, and thank you forever, forever, and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, I hope you are feeling the power and joy of this service. I am so raised in my being that I cannot explain it in words to all of you. So thank you for your presence here today. I hope that you stay within the resurrection flame and can rise on Sunday like beloved Jesus. And our next vlogs, next week, I don't go to do any vlog. Also not Tuesday because my husband is on vacation, and he's doing a renovation in our room in the basement, and it'll be a little noisy, and so he asked me to do not do anything because you see I need a lot of concentration when I am doing a service, and not only during the service. I need, like today, I was cooking the whole morning to do a special menu for us that we always do in Good Friday. And it's easy, but it takes a lot of time. I start at 9, finish everything half 1. So um, and then I needed to take a shower and concentrate. And so it's just not 1 hour or half hour. Sometimes it's 2 hours that I need 1 hour before so that I can be in the frequency for the self. So because of the renovation, the noise, I decided to let ourselves 1 week after. So the vlog 11, we are going to do a special service in dedicated to our beloved Saint Germain, because May 1st is his Ascension Day. So on May 2nd, we are going to have our service. Is also a Friday, so not next Friday, but the next one. We are going to dedicate our service to beloved Saint Germain. Then we are going to have the vlog 12 that will be on Monday, because it's the day of the Wizak. So we are going to magnetize the blessings of Lord Gautama on that day. We are going to do in the same time, 3 p.m. The Wizak time will be in my time about 7 p.m. So we are going to do it before, and but in the moment, in the right moment in your time, if you were not sleeping like in Australia, you can just take 5 minutes to connect mentally with Gautama, because we are going to prepare ourselves few hours before. And then we are going to have, so that will be on Monday. Then we are going to have the vlog 13, that will be on Thursday. You'll be May 29. Then we are going to connect again with the beloved Jesus, but now with this third flame, that is the ascension flame, because it's really the ascension flame of beloved Jesus is record in the atmosphere of this planet. And in this moment, it's just this full of energy. That moment vibrates in the atmosphere. So we are going to take it outside, because it's during the week, so to put it 1 day before, so that in the right day of the Ascension Day we can connect with the ascension momentum of beloved Jesus. That will be our next 3 vlogs. So pay attention. Next week we don't have work. You are in vacation like me and my husband. And then we are going to have beloved Saint Germain service for his ascension. Then Wizak Festival, and then we have Ascension Day of beloved Jesus. So, and yes, if you'd like to give me some collaboration and support my work, I would appreciate donations via PayPal. The link I put in the description of the video. So if you can collaborate to this work, I am so happy and so grateful. I know that it's always 2 or 3 that donate sometimes, but you see, your donations make possible other things in my life. To invest in this work. So if you can collaborate with a little bit, it doesn't need to be a big donation. I am so grateful. And yes, if you don't receive the PDFs of the vlogs, and you'd like to receive them, just send me an email. In my email, mlfay1000, I put there the email, and send me your email. I add you in the list, and every week I send you the PDF. It's for free. So, dear hearts, thank you so much for being with me, sharing these precious moments with me on Good Friday. I just would like that you have the most beautiful, blessed Easter time with your family and friends, and just take a few minutes each day to look to the sun, because you see the Easter is in the momentum of the sunrise, and just feel that sun presence is rising within you, and just absorb, connect, visualize the beloved Jesus unfold in you, feel his resurrection flame, absorb it, draw it, anchor it, and expand it. You don't need to make it in 1 hour, just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 1, 2 times a day, so that you can expand this resurrection momentum to have a beautiful blessing on Easter Sunday. And I wish you a lovely time, that you enjoy it, and most of all, that you can dedicate some minutes and gratitude to the Christ within your heart. So I hope to see you in our next vlog, where we are going to have something very special to our beloved Saint Germain, and we see you through the messages on the group in my profile. Love you, dear hearts. Bye. Wonderful wisdom. Bye.